So the obvious thing is Happy New Year, everyone. Um, may this next 12 months be the best yet. Um, yeah, and may it be filled with self-awareness and self-love and compassion and all the good stuff that we practice here. So I'm really looking forward to spending more time with you all doing what we do. Um, and I'd say this idea of the new year always strikes me as kind of a peculiar thing. Like we sort of kind of randomly pick a day every 365 days where we say, oh, this is the beginning of something new. So in a basic way, it's very much like everything else. It's a human construct, right? We're just it's a thing that we all subscribe to. It's just like money. These little pieces of paper. We all agree that that has a certain value, and so the same thing here with this idea of the new year and starting fresh. And so on the one hand, it's a complete fantasy and a construct. On the flip side, it's also can be really meaningful, I think, in the sense that since everything is sort of a human construct or something that the brain kind of fabricates in terms of meaning out there, why not use this as an opportunity to say, okay, what is there that I can do or restart or maybe begin again, that constitutes some sense of renewal and motivation and optimism, movement in a positive direction. Um, so quick reminder here, this is a quote from Suzuki Roshi, a Zen meditation teacher. The most important thing is remembering the most important thing. In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the expert's mind, there are few. And what I like about this quote in the context of this new year idea is remembering that even time is a construct. Like when we sit there and have memories of the past, or we even a sense of self, right? I have a sense of what it was like to be 4 and 10 and 20 something, and I have this kind of this illusion of continuity, that there's been an Oli throughout the time in the past, when in reality all that really matters right here right now is my sense of self and my relationship to the present moment. Because everything else, again, it is kind of a fantasy. Neurologically speaking, it's just a bunch of neurons connecting and doing their thing, and that stimulates this thing I call a memory. It might even include images or certain sensory experiences, but all of that's happening right now. It's not actually happening in the past or in the future. And so I think there's an opportunity to, like, if we remember that the most important thing is this relationship that we all have within ourselves to the present moment, if we can just live more and more from that place, then every moment retains some sense of uniqueness and an opportunity and basically the opportunity to just begin again. And so I thought maybe we'd do a basic mindfulness meditation around this idea of beginning again, and really seeing if you can notice that every single breath, every single second that we are aware during this meditation, something new is happening again. And if we can really be sort of hyper vigilant and hyper aware of that, it's filled with possibilities and positivity and all kinds of things. I think that will feel good. So let's start that. Close your eyes. I'm going to start by taking a couple breaths together. So deep inhale through the nose, long, slow exhale, really grounding and feeling into the present moment. So the body sitting in a chair, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another deep inhale, slow exhale, letting go of the past, exhaling into the present moment right now. And hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just let the body breathe. stepping aside and letting the body do its thing. It knows exactly how to breathe. It doesn't need our help to do so. And even noticing just this thing that we label breath. It's something that happens all day long, has been happening our entire lives. And there's this tendency to just call it this thing. It's breath, it's breathing. But in reality, each breath, each in breath and each out breath is a unique event. It happens once and then it's done. So that's one of the reasons in meditation, often as we focus on breath, because it is a unique event. Our mind has this tendency to just gloss over it as if it's just this consistent thing that we do, also transient. So see if you can be completely present for this next in breath, completely present for the out breath. Trying to drop into the awareness that each one of these in breaths and out breaths are unique experiences in that moment. It's very simple, yet surprisingly difficult to maintain that type of awareness. And so when the mind wanders or when the mind becomes impatient, this is where we get to begin again. And we just gently come back and say, it's okay. That's what the mind does. But let me come back to just noticing breath in this moment and be as fully present to that event as I can possibly be. All the sensations. And while we're practicing beginning again with breath, this of course applies to basically everything else in our life. So any memory we have of something that didn't go the way that we wanted it to, maybe we have regrets, maybe we have heavy or sad memories of the past, fears about the future. The opportunity to simply begin again right here, right now, takes us out of this oftentimes stressful time travel experience. So being able to begin again consciously and on demand may just be the most important thing for us to remember. Of course, we can begin again with so many things in our life. Maybe we feel like we want to be physically healthier this year, spend more time being physically active. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past or where you find yourself now. It's really just a question of consciously choosing to begin again right now. And the same holds true for relationships. Maybe there's some things we want to change in terms of relationships with other people. Get to just begin again now. The past is done. 2024 is over. If that label is helpful to say, yeah, that was last year, this is a new year, then great, let's use that to simply begin again over and over again and let the past be what it was. Because all that really matters right now is, can I begin again to love, to forgive, to feel gratitude, practice compassion, self-care. And it begins now. And again now. And again now. And learning how to flex that begin now muscle, if you will, takes some practice. But in essence, that's what we're doing here. So I think if we together set the intention to just deliberately, intentionally together, just keep working on it, I suspect we'll all improve. It'll get easier. I think life will get sweeter and sweeter as we do that. So that's my invitation for 2025, and I hope you'll all join me in it. So take another deep breath in. Long, slow exhale. Letting go 2024. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another deep inhale. Taking in the possibilities of 2025. Long exhale. Letting go of resistance, doubt, fears. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come on back to the session. Open your eyes. I appreciate you all very, very much. And I'm really excited about my mental construct of what 2025 is going to be all about. And I love that it includes all of you. And let's do this. Looking forward to it. Take care, everyone.